We're live.
We're live. Oh my goodness. Do you think they can handle us? We've been doing an awful lot of laughing, guys.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry we're late, but I had to catch up, Brenda, to a lot of things that have happened in my life, and so here we are.
We haven't talked in a while, so here we go. Here we are. I'm looking for my YouTube so I can answer people here.
And I just have to say, Brenda did a reading for me, a love reading, and everything she said came true.
I have to tell you something, guys. When I did the reading for her, she was very adamant. And she basically told me, well, that's not the type of person, and that's not going to happen, and whatever. And I said, okay, but yes, it is. So then she turns around and she meets this person. And she turns out to be exactly like I said she would be. And guess what? It's wonderful. So you know what? I'm not trying to blow my own horn, but I had the same thing happen to me when I met my husband, and I had a reader reading me. And every time, the first time he read me, it was a relationship. And I was dating so many guys. I had greet and meets, right? One for lunch, one for, but never had sex with them. And he said, my God, Brenda, what the frig you got, a harem? And I said, no, I'm on a dating site. I have the, it's like check, 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 delete, delete, delete. Now, no, no, right?
Yeah,
and he saw everything. And the very first reading, I looked at him and I went, yeah, like I'm going to meet a guy and I'm going to run off and get married to him in 7 months. And it's going to be on top of a volcano, really. And he turned to me in his room, okay, because it's on a screen. He looked at me and he said, Brenda, would you like to do your own reading? And I said, I guess not. And I have to tell you, he would come to me because I would leave testimonials. And he said, Brenda, your testimonials are stellar. And I said, that's because every freaking thing you told me actually happened. Who the hell nicks off, marries a guy?
I have to leave a testimonials.
Oh, I don't even have a section for it.
You never even got my profile done. I know.
And you know what? This is funny. I was having a shower today and I was thinking of you.
Yeah.
And I was in my head in that shower. I was making out the most unbelievable profile for you on a dating site. But then I thought, there's a reason why I didn't give this to this girl, because she didn't need it.
No, she didn't. I had enough on there that yeah.
But if I ever think about it again, I'll write it down and just email it to you. Oh, I cut my hair off, Elena.
Oh, you look cute. I love you.
I took the clippers to it again the other day, and actually somebody said to me, and I know I have a little head, little face, thick hair, and I could never wear long hair. I mean, I loved long hair. Even as a kid, my girlfriend's mother one time said to me, why doesn't your mother cut your hair off? You look like a little witch. Because I had all this hair in this little tiny head, right? So happy birthday to Sharon.
Yes. Thank you for the birthday to Sharon. I had a pretty amazing birthday that got taken out to dinner by my new love.
What did we have for dinner?
Oh, it wasn't fancy. I was down at one of the local restaurants, and I had something called Ruckle stew. It was a lamb stew, nice. A real twist on it, and it was just so good. Oh,
well, there you go. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate.
No. I wouldn't go out for steak and lobster. That doesn't appeal to me. I could take a little bit of lobster, but I really don't eat red meat anymore.
Very rich and heavy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And the lamb was so good. Oh.
I'm not a lamb person, but my Andre loves good lamb.
Yeah.
And so excuse me. So okay, guys. I've got a list here, Sharon. I don't know if you
do. How would I do that though?
It's okay.
Maybe
I can type it out.
Okay. And then I'll start.
I think I can. I think I can, maybe not. Excuse me. Hi, Hail. Hi, Scorpio Mama.
Yes, thank you, Hail. And Colorful Force said, yes, my new love. Let's just say I've only been seeing one room for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, it's like Dodie Fields. Remember she said, she's Jewish, eh? And the comedian, she'd say, my husband said to me, pick a room. and it wasn't the kitchen. That made me think of her. Okay, so we're going to go in here. Who was our first here? I think your first was Anne Marie.
Yeah. She said, I did see that one. She said something about April. There's.
And then we had Helena.
Yeah. So where did Anne Marie go? I'm just going to star her name. It doesn't matter what the question was.
Okay.
And then it was, and then. Okay, who
Helena.
you have third?
And Mary Kath.
Mary Kath. Okay.
Colorful Insight.
Hold on. Mary Kath. I can't seem to find Mary Kath. Just give me a minute. Okay, I found her name. I'm just going to star that. Okay, and after Mary Kath?
After Mary Kath is Colorful Insight.
Okay. All right.
And then we've got Morella McGuire, or I just wrote Morella.
Okay.
She's a friend of mine from Toronto. And then we've got Reverend Heather M. Steves. Hi, Heather.
Okay. Scorpio Mama.
JR.
JR. Now, okay. Oh, hi, Tipsy. Nice to see you. Yes, right. Colorful foresight. Good for the heart. That's what I need. I was in the cardiac unit in January, the end of January.
God, yeah, you be careful. You don't wear yourself out in that room that's not the kitchen. Okay. We've got Lauren, and we've got Hale.
Hold on, Lauren. I didn't see. Oh, did you get Rose Flower?
No, we got Rose Flower.
Okay, I have to find Lauren. Sorry. Unfortunately, one medication I'm on, it creates a dry cough.
Is that a statin?
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that. I also had a client on cholesterol pills that made her hair fall out, so watch for that. But it didn't affect me.
I saw that. I have very thin hair since I went through menopause. My hair really thin, so I don't want that to be anymore.
Okay, so the next one is you got Rose Flower, Scorpio.
I got that one. Yeah,
I think we're there. If anybody else is here and we haven't got your name, I'm going to scroll down.
Oh, it's Mama Bear. Hi, Mama Bear.
Tipsy T. I got Tipsy T. You got her, right?
Not sure. Okay, well, I have it down twice. It's fine.
Tipsy.
Okay, guys, I probably missed somebody, so you just will have to let me know. Here, I'll read out the list, and then if I miss somebody. Okay, I've got Anne-Marie, Elaine, Mary Kath, Colorful Foresight, Morella, Reverend Heather Steves, Scorpio Mama, JR, Lauren, Rose Flower, and Tipsy Tea Leaf.
Okay. Scorpio Mama, I've got you written down as Manna. Okay. So just disregard the spelling on my iPhone because I can't write on the platform we're on here. Only I don't have control over that. So I have to do it on my iPhone. So could we ask a question? Helena wants to know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, but we're going to, when we get to you, okay, sweetheart, because our list is starting off with Anne Marie. Okay. Helena?
Elena? That's a new one, isn't it?
No, Helena. Cousin.
Oh. I've already got you down, Ellen, so you can ask the question.
You can ask whatever you want, honey. Okay.
Oh, I see. You already typed that in. Okay.
Yeah, so there it is. And I just went back to who was in the room first. Okay. So actually, Helena, she's second. So yeah, she can ask a question. So, all right. So, your call, your room, your call. So,
okay. So Anne-Marie and,
Heather. Okay.
All right. And I don't know what her question was. I think it might be how is April going? I'm not sure.
Okay.
You can put your question in there.
Okay, so Anne Marie, your question, sweetheart. Okay, put it in. She's my main monitor in my room when I go live when she's
Okay.
available. So yeah.
Okay, I don't see a question.
What's coming up for me in April? Okay, we got it. What's coming up for me in April? That's what she wants to know. Okay, okay. All right.
All right.
Okay, so first of all, I've got 4 cards that flew out here. Okay. And your theme here is partnership. Okay. You've got the 2 of Wands, and I really think that there's 2 paths here that you're trying to walk right now. The one in the past and the one you're trying to reach out to in the future. And you and I know we're good friends and we know what that is. But I do think that, a lot of your future is determined and being held in place right now by partnership, your partner in life, your partner. Okay. And, you're waiting. It's still a waiting game, but you know what? You've come a long way to this point. And I really believe that things are going to work out in your favor anyway, because you know me and the readings I've done on you. But again, you end up with the 2 of Cups along with the 2 of Wands. Okay. And the 2 of Cups we know is partnership and love and balance and the gift coming in. So I think you guys are going to be connecting soon. Okay. There was a major struggle here. It was like a no-win situation because in comes the 5 of Swords. And we know the 5 of Swords is that card of, well, I don't know if you can see this here. So it's there. You guys know it's there. It's about change coming in. It's about fighting battles that you think you're never going to win. But at the end of the day, you win the war, but you might lose the battle. So I'm seeing compromise. I'm seeing an offer. I'm seeing a proposal. I'm seeing something come in where it might not be 100% of what you want, but it's going to be acceptable. Okay. So it's like saying, you're getting out of jail free card, but there's going to be a little bit of a blemish. Okay. So you get me, Anne Marie, there may be a little bit of a blemish, but you're still going to get out. Okay. The card of strength is here and it's been tough for you. I know. And right now, April, I think is going to get better. Yeah. I think you're going to see something happen. I think love is going to be good. I think there's choices coming in and decisions. And, you get this big yes card. You've got 2 yeses, a maybe and a no. So when I see that in the cards, I see that things will work out for you. But the maybe card is things are up in the air yet. Okay. It's still in that sort of planning stage. It's slow movement. I know it's boring, but it is. And at this moment, you may feel defeated because things aren't moving quickly enough. But you know what? Your inner strength is going to be there. Your courage is going to put you through. You're very brave. And you're going to be overcoming this self-doubt. So I think April's going to be a month. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to pull one more card on this. Okay. But I see April as a month of the same. Okay. They're telling me, my guides are saying the same. So there's not a lot of change in April. Although if you look at the Aries, May came up. If you've seen it, you'll know that May came up. And remember, I said something to you about May. So it's one more month after April, but I think that you're going to see May as the month. So let me see here. One more card, please. Thank you. Yeah, you got changes. And that's going to be, I can see this. I don't know. Okay, there it is. There's going to be a change coming in. And in April, you'll start seeing the beginning of a change. You're going to have to deal with time management. Okay. I think that you're going to hear about something and you're going to have to start planning on it. Okay. It's like, oh, gee, we didn't get a warning. I got to do this and I got to do that. Okay. So I hope this makes sense, sweetheart. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Cassie. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever.
Nice.
Yeah, Kathleen.
Which one? Kathleen?
Guided Light Tarot.
Oh, Kathleen Stafford.
Yeah.
Hi, Kathy.
And we got Ocean Garnet.
Oh, and Kathleen, you know that reading you did for me about my friend Jeanette? Oh my God. When you tuned into spirit, you were bang on. That was the problem, if you remember what it was. That was amazing, Kathleen. Okay. I'm just going to shuffle. No, I'm not cut now. See what happens. Oh, wow. This is interesting. Okay. So for Anne-Marie, the energy of the reading is the Ace of Wands. So there is going to be a new beginning for you. So that's and it's a yes card. So that's very, very encouraging. Again, the Strength card comes up for you. Yeah, so I know it's a long haul, but you've got strength. You can do it. And the High Priestess is reminding you to rely on Spirit, hand over your troubles to Spirit. Stop shouldering them yourself. They're there to help you. In fact, here's the Three of Pentacles, which is a team. Okay, so you need to rely on your spirit team as well. So please do that. And I think if you do that and stop staying, in fear in the 3D life here, you will gain a new perspective. Also, this can be a delay. I'm sure it's not going as fast as you want it to, so there is some delay. And Spirit is asking you, stay out of your head. You've got the Nine of Swords. Be more. The Hermit is saying, he's holding his lantern up, and in the way he's lighted only one step at a time. You have to trust the unknown. You have to trust Spirit and take a step one at a time, and it will be revealed to you. Okay, you're wanting it over now. Like, I want it now. And no, you got it slow and deliberate steps. And just remember, Spirit is with you. And then it's going to work out. Here's the Four of Wands, which is 4 is also balanced. It can be balanced as well. But I think whatever it is, it'll work out. I mean, that's a celebration. Interesting. I took a card from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, which I've been using a lot lately, and it came out throat chakra, which means your truth. Continue to stay in your truth, speaking your truth. And then I shuffled my cards that I made myself. Look what came up again, truth.
Wow. So the truth is going to be revealed. And when we get the Ace of Swords, Anne-Marie, that's victory.
Well, it's Ace of Wands, but that's
yeah.
That's a yes card.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So our next one here is Mary Kath. No, Helena. Yeah. Ask a question. I asked her if she would submit her question. She hasn't yet.
Okay.
Oh, there she is. But I don't know. Yeah, Helen, do you have a question, honey, or do you want a general on the energy around you right now?
Well, hi, Ocean Garnet. Welcome.
You're welcome, Anne-Marie. So
you're welcome for the feedback, Kathy. Yeah, it was pretty bang on, Kathy, of what it was about.
Okay. Helena, I'm trying to find your question, honey, as I'm shuffling.
Yeah, I don't know if she had a question.
No, she just said,
could we ask a question and then there isn't one? Are you still here, Ellen?
Lynn, are you still here, honey?
Yeah, post your question. Okay, she might have stepped away from. Okay, yes, good. What is your question?
There we are. There's our girl.
Yeah. Okay, what's your question? I'm going to bring it up on my phone too. Sometimes the feed is.
Yeah. She's here. So, do you have a question, honey? Ask your question, and we'll start doing you. We'll start reading it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit slow and delayed at our end, so sorry about that.
Yeah, I'll just see if I can get a faster feed on YouTube.
On the phone too, and it's not showing me anything. So,
yeah.
She asked 3 times. But
really?
I didn't see your question. Yeah, we haven't seen it here.
Okay. Okay. I asked 3 times. I don't see it. That's really weird. Okay. I asked 3 times. I don't see it. That's really weird.
I don't see it either.
Yeah.
On my phone or on my phone or on my thing here. So for some reason, I
It
don't
wasn't getting through. Yeah.
do it again, honey. Ask your question. Go ahead. Okay. Because we want to do your reading.
Yeah. It just says, could you read me? You know,
Good.
yeah.
Yeah, I can read for you, honey. I just didn't know if you had
No specific.
if you had a specific question or you wanted me to focus on.
Okay, she still hasn't. Okay, so repost your question. We just don't see it. Boy, there must be quite a delay.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a delay on my phone too. Oh, here it is. Could I
Keep spending money on my project? Okay. Could I keep spending money on my project or should I hold on my pentacles, my money until I move and carry on afterwards? Should I keep spending money on my project or should I hold on to till I move and carry on afterwards? Okay, let's see. Should she keep spending money on this?
there's a very, very good positive energy around her right now. So
Yeah. Yeah. We know she wants to go to France and live in France.
Yeah, and she wants to do her online business.
Yeah. Yeah. We know that.
Yes.
So, yeah, you're still going through a lot of choices and decisions here. These are big dreams, and I do think you're going to be able to do it. I see a connection. You're returning to your roots. Yeah, you're going there for sure. Absolutely, because France is your roots, and you're returning to that. You're going home. This is beautiful. And then you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So you're going to have plenty. I think that money's going to be good. There's lots of choices and decisions that you're still trying to make here. Okay. You're almost feeling a little bit overwhelmed with these decisions you're having to make. I see you connecting with somebody over there, somebody who's going to be instrumental in being a friend or a support system when you go there. Okay. Which is wonderful. You're going to end. Yeah. So you know what? I would stop spending money right now. You got the death card. That's endings and new beginnings. I'm taking it with the question you asked. I would hold back on the money you're spending right now. Okay. Take your time because you have the Hangman with that. And the Hangman with that death card says, just don't go out there and do too much. You've got the Magician, and the Magician says you've got enough done now. Okay. So don't go spending any more money if you don't have to. You're definitely going after your goal and you're going to go there. You're going to be there. So right now I would slow down on what you're spending your money on that project and just concentrate on this move. Okay. Yeah, I'm going in Brittany. Yeah, where your family's from, I know. So definitely hold back on that. Your answer to that would be yes, don't spend that money. And I think you're going to be fine when you get there. I think it all looks good. The Magician says you've got everything done now. You don't need to do anymore. Okay. And the Hangman says just take your time. Don't be pushing this. The Death card says no, don't go spending any more money. You're definitely returning to your roots there when you go back to France. It's going to be beautiful. And, to get that 10 of Pentacles, happiness and family, home life, harmony, and the resources and finances are going to be good. Okay. You might need this money for moving. So this is why you're doing it. Well, according to the Magician, you're going to have enough. You're going to be okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps, sweetie.
Well, I think the spending is more on her project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks again for wanting me to read for you, sweetheart. Thank you.
Yeah. So anyways, look what I got is the energy of the reading. I don't really have to go any further. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't spend. Be frugal with your money.
Yeah,
the cards say you've got a lot coming at you, but you've got to take a step back. Like there's a lot coming at you at once. Here you are, the Emperor, your big project, but Spirit is saying, okay, hold back. Here's the 4 of Swords. And the thing is, you really could See, that's exhaustion there, exhausting your money. Wait until, because you do need that money for moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Amazing how we get the same energy.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But I could have just stopped at the Four of Pentacles. Nope. Hold on
Oh,
to
yeah,
it.
for sure. Thank you.
Um,
Okay, so Mary Kath wants to know if she'll be in a relationship in the next few months.
okay.
Let's see for Mary Kath. Will she be in a relationship?
Okay. There we go.
Perfect.
No.
We got Kathy Stafford here. She's doing the reading from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Well, she's confirming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Kathy doesn't even need to use cards.
No, I
Just
know.
reading.
You know what? I never used cards for years either. I read people off the cuff, but people pay me money to do it, and they want to see something, right?
No,
They want
exactly.
yeah. But I'll tell you, Anne Marie stuttered here. Whenever she comes to me, you know, sometimes she'll say, "Will you pull cards?" Or she'll say to me, "What do your guides tell you?"
Yeah.
Did she know, Jay? Yeah.
Yeah,
So let's
see.
see, Mary Kath. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got here. Well, first of all, darling, you've got that Ace of Cups, which is definitely new beginnings and new relationships coming in. You worry about it, though. You've got the moon. However, you could end up with a water sign, maybe a Pisces coming in. I think your dance card's going to be full. You're going to have a lot of choices and decisions here with the Seven of Cups as well. Your dreams are going to come true. And at the end of the day, look what you got. You've got the Six of Wands, which is victory after hard work and struggle. So I do think that you're going to end up with somebody. Okay, 8 and 1 is 9. Let's see what else we got here. See what else we've got here. What else can you tell me? I want to know what this person's going to look like, be like, what you need to watch out for. Okay, so let me see here. I'm just going to pull a couple of romance cards as well. Yeah. Okay. They decided to throw out a whole whack of them here. Okay. First of all, you know that you're ready. This is a time for you to strike. The iron's hot. Okay. As sorry, Sharon, as Sharon will tell you. So, you know, okay. Definitely it's your time. You've come to the conclusion that you're worth, you know, being selective with who you want. I think the person that you're going to meet is going to be playful and fun and have a great sense of humor. I do think that it's going to be like a honeymoon when you guys get together. It's going to be all good times. And it's time to take back control of your life. You've been caught up in your head for a while playing this broken record over and over again. They're telling me I see a record on a turn wheel going around and around and around. And now it's time for you to let that go. And you're ready now. So definitely I see you meeting somebody. And it's all because you've come to that conclusion that you deserve to have it and you're going to go after it. And I think, you know, you're going to find it because right off the bat, you had that Ace of Cups, and that Ace of Cups is new relationships, new romances, love and happiness and joy. And you're going to meet this person. I'm going to tell you, I see it through a social event. Okay. They're showing me that you're going to meet somebody either through friends. I'm not holding back, Anne Marie. It's okay. Not holding back, sweetheart. You're going to meet somebody, I think, through a social event. Now, it could be a convention, it could be a party, it could be some sort of an event where you're going to meet each other, or you could even be introduced to somebody. They just said the word set up. So there may be something here whereby somebody might be setting you up or for a blind date or saying, hey, we're going to this. And it's going to be somebody that you know through a friend. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. You're going to be meeting somebody or you're going to be reconnecting with somebody here that you've known. Tell me why you told me that, Spirit. Why did you tell me that?
Want to say hello to Sharon Sight?
Yeah. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Um, Yeah. So they're coming in with the Page of Cups. This person is going to be youthful, act youthful, maybe even look younger than they are. It could be a little bit younger than you, Anne Marie, but they're going to be kind and have intuition. They're going to have insight, and they're also going to be psychic. That means they may not know they're psychic, but they have this ability to almost speak your words before you say them. You know how sometimes you can be talking to somebody and they jump in? Well, I can see you being with a person like that. I think you're going to meet somebody that has either water in their sign, or they love water, or they're going to be living near the water. There you go, sweetheart. Okay. I hope that helps. I love it. And Marie says, don't hold back because of me. That's her mother.
Oh, okay.
You know me. I'm not holding back.
It's funny that you say she's been going around and around and around, because look at my first card, the Argy Bargy card, the 5 of Wands. Yeah, she's going around and around and around, not making any progress. But the thing is, you said you need to leave that behind. My second card is the 8 of Cups. You got to leave that behind.
Let that crap go from the past.
Yeah, exactly. Let that crap go. And then here's the Fool. Let the crap go and just trust the universe. Take that step. Okay? Because you have been holding yourself back. The 8 of Swords. You have been holding yourself back. I'm sorry, this story just kept going. I've got lots of cards. And a lot of confusion. You really don't know what you want, so there's that thing that's been stalling you, and you're selective, you're picky, right? You want the right guy. 4 of Cups. And you want a relationship that's fair and balanced, and you're an equal. There's the Justice card.
George, come on. Sorry, I gotta let George go out.
That's okay. So anyways, the Judgment card, that just means, okay, that your love is going to be called up. It's time. And I love this picture of this guy, this lovely male, and the 2 of Pentacles. And I just see that it'd be a relationship that's far more balanced. King of Swords. So he's going to be a really truthful guy. Okay. A guy that you really want. And it'll just happen all of a sudden. There's the 8 of Wands. So please converse with spirit. Here's the High Priestess. So, hand over all the thoughts that are whirling around your head. Stop it, leave it behind, and talk with your team. And look, yes, there's going to be a breakthrough. So yes, it's going to be within a year, and you're going to find your Knight of Cups. So yeah, that was a lot of cards, but it felt like needed to tell a big story there. So I just went with it. I hope that makes sense. Oh, and I pulled another card from my deck that I made, and it's Abundance. And, that's a yes card for sure. You are welcome. You're welcome, Mary Kath. Okay, I'm going to go back to the questions. I might not be in the same order as Brenda, but let's see who we got here. I've got Colorful Foresight. And I don't know what your question is. I don't know if it's the same as on your list. I got Colorful Foresight next.
I think so. I'll go back here.
Okay, Colorful, are you still here? And what is your question? Elan says we're the best duo on YouTube.
I want to invite Sharon and Brenda for my YouTube channel to do a video. I am just waiting until I have over 100 people. All right, we're in. I'm in.
What? For who?
Colorful Foresight says, I want to invite Sharon and Brenda for my YouTube channel to do a video.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're in, baby. Yeah. When you get up and running. Okay. So Colorful Insights next. You're right. Okay, there it is.
Okay. All right. Yes, thank you, Kathy, for the birthday wishes. Yes, and it was Kathy's birthday, I think, 2 days before mine. She's on the 8th, I'm on the 10th. And you're on what? Is yours the end of February or?
On the 23rd of February.
Right.
Yeah. But my first husband was March the 8th.
Ah.
I won't hold that against you, though. What? It didn't work out. Never did. I knew it wouldn't. But anyway, that's okay. Okay. So, yeah, I don't see question. Message from my spirit guides in regard to growth and spirituality. Thank you. Okay. That's right. Beautiful. I'm going to put this deck then. And that's
what deck am I going to use here?
Okay. Let me use this deck. And we've got Colleen Butcher as well.
Oh, Colleen. She's actually a neighbor of mine. She's on Vancouver Island, which is just a half-hour ferry ride.
Wonderful.
How are you doing, Colleen? Haven't seen you in ages. But then I haven't been around a lot.
Yeah, she's been stuck in a room.
I'm talking about the last 9 months.
Okay.
I've been on a spiritual journey. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah. Guides. Messages from guides, please, spirit. Messages from guides. Wow, you're going through a lot of stuff here. Colorful foresight. Okay.
Yeah, your camera was fuzzy.
Oh, it is. I don't know why. Oh, I'm sure it'll settle down in a minute. I don't know why. It'll clear up. I didn't do anything. Okay. I'm using Oracle card, and 2 of the decks are mine. So we'll see what we get here, because I wanted spirit guides to come forward too. Okay, so I'm getting a download. Right now, they're telling me forget about the past. You got to let it go, okay? Hello, Moonchild. Welcome. All right, so let go of the past. Boy, they got some big messages here for you.
Yeah, I just decided to keep going with this deck, which I don't usually do.
Okay, so you need to simplify your life and move on. And there's something to do with self-forgiveness, okay? Let go of the old guilt and remember that you are in the divine's perfect hands, okay? I don't know why I'm blurry, guys. This is weird. So there's some self-forgiveness here that you need to deal with, okay? And only you know what that is, all right? It's time to let go of the old and the worn out so that the new can come in. Oh, there I am. And eliminate clutter. Okay. You might be de-stressing yourself by letting go of all this baggage that you've carried up to this point. And sometimes, we were talking about Akashic Records earlier, and I have a friend that does Akashic Records, and she's a medium like me. And we have to let go of past life problems too. Okay. We carry that with us. You have the ability. You've got the golden touch here. Okay. You have the ability to put your hands to things, and you have healing elements, whether you know it or not, because I don't know you, but they're showing me that you have healing abilities to lay your hands on others and help. So you might be getting involved in, I have spirit all around me, Blue. They're all around me. They knock on my doors. They ring my doorbell. They touch my husband. They're around me. I'm a medium. And you also got forgiveness again. Okay. So look at this. Forgiveness brings peace. So there's something here you need to let go of. You're carrying some energy with you that you've got to get rid of it. Throw it out into the universe. No matter what happened, you don't have to condone that action, that toxic energy, that situation, but you have to forgive it in order to free yourself. So let it go. It's time to move on and let go of that crap, okay? Because that's what's going to simplify your life and make it so much better. Tap into that healing ability that you have for yourself and for others, because you're very strong there. You're very powerful, and you have that ability to do this. Okay, so they're giving me those messages for you. And it's funny how in the beginning they said, let it go, right? Before these cards are even on my desk. So let it go, my darling. Quit carrying that baggage. That's what your guides are telling you. Okay.
He says it makes sense.
Oh, good.
Okay. Good. All right. I'm just going to shuffle one more.
Hi, Snow Wolf.
I've taken cards from 3 decks here. All right. Okay. So, I'm going back to the now where's the lid? The psychic tarot. Here it is. The psychic tarot of the heart. And you said simplify life
Yeah.
at the beginning. Well, look at this. Simply love.
Yeah. I got to simplify life. So.
Yeah, cut it down to that. Cutting out toxic relationships in your life, clearing memories and things, your past baggage, and you are stuck because the sacral card came up and the base chakra. So that's the first and second chakras. So I think this has to do with maybe some things that happened in your childhood that made you feel unsafe. You've got some things there that need to be cleared. And this is around, your second one. That's sexual energy and that kind of stuff. Anyways, down at the 1 and 2 is there's things that need to be cleared that are holding you back. And I think once you do that, then dreams come true. I think, and look, I think that's about healing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, with clearing that stuff, look, blossom, you will grow. And again, that looks like healing again, but being very powerful healer, blossom. And then also manifest, like there's the magician. But it all stems to simplifying your life. It's all about love. On your deathbed, do you worry about how much money you made or what, that kind of thing? No, it's were you loved and did you love? That's what it's all about. But there's some blocks here, okay? The first and second chakra that you have to look at. So, and I think after that is done, yes, you'll see much really terrific improvement in your spiritual growth. So I hope that makes sense.
Awesome.
Okay.
We have Marilla McGuire next.
What? I think I need a room to attract Sharon. What? What does that mean?
I need a room to attract Sharon.
What does that mean?
That's funny.
What does that? Please, you can't just leave that hanging there.
Yeah, that's interesting.
What do you mean by that?
Snow Wolf's in the room.
Yes, he is. Yeah,
Hi, Snow Wolf. Sharon spoke to me about getting in touch with you, or you getting in touch with me. By all means, you can send me off an email, and we can connect if you want to talk about sharing information to do with Reiki. I think that was our conversation. Am I right?
Are you talking about Snow Wolf?
Yeah.
Oh, you must have been from Kathleen, not me.
No, I thought it was from you. Okay.
No,
okay. Yes, it was from Kathleen. I'm sorry. You're right. Okay. Snow Wolf here. I'm in favor of that. Anytime you want to touch base with me, email them. We'll connect. Okay. So we can chat and see each other and talk about that if you're interested still. Yes, you're right. It wasn't you, Sharon. It was Kathleen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So colorful foresight is what she means was she wants to manifest her love life too.
Okay.
Sharon, can you tell us something about your new love?
I'm sorry, I dragged you into this.
Well, Brenda foresaw this. She did a love reading for me. And what she did say to me, like I have a certain type. I tend to like more feminine, more feminine women. But so this woman is not my physical type at all. And so I went back to, but I was willing to delve further. And Brenda said to me, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Because she's more she just has a more masculine energy about her. So, anyways, I did continue with it, and oh my God, as soon as this, I was telling Brenda backstage, as soon as this woman kissed me,
That was
that's
it.
it.
There you
let's
go.
let's just say our sex life is flaming rockets.
Ooh la la.
That's all I'm gonna say. And Kathy's saying that the other day I was glowing. I actually wished Kathy on the 8th, so just a few days ago, happy birthday, sang to her, and then I just said to Kathy, why don't you check in energetically with me? And she went, you can see her eyes go up here, and
Yeah.
she goes, oh, you've met someone.
Yeah.
She knew right away.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all I'll say. And she's a life coach. And
yeah, so the connection there, the puzzle pieces fit really well. So they've got a lot in connection.
A lot in common.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Mazel tov, Sharon. Boom. I love it.
Oh my God, the sex is incredible. Oh, all right. Shut up, Sharon.
Okay, we're moving along here.
Move along.
So, the room is blushing now. I love it. We're moving along to Marilla McGuire. And the story about Marilla McGuire, her sister used to work for budget for my husband years and years ago, long before I ever knew him in Toronto. So I met Marilla through her sister through Facebook. And so that's the connection. And Marilla follows me faithfully. So I hope you follow Sharon. I hope you, or Kathleen, I hope you follow Sharon here as well, as you can see, because I posted this on all my
yeah, I'm sorry. I
people would come in, right?
I didn't post anything ahead of time because I was just a little busy.
Yes, I know you were. Slut. I'm just kidding. You know that. Oh, I love it. Okay. So that's so you're going to see a few in here that might be new to you, and I hope and please, by all means, subscribe to Sharon. She comes out live all the time. She doesn't
I am starting now.
So. Yeah. So please, and we work so well together. We have a lot of fun, and so that's excellent. So okay, so Marilla, if you have a question, just post it in here. If not, we'll pull some cards on the energy that we see around you, and it can be past, present, or future. Okay, if you want us to do that, we can do that. And often when I say that, if you ask a question later, it's usually pertaining to the reading. So let's see what we have, Marilla. Thank you so much for coming in the room. And we were just chatting the other day. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. Sharon and I get along great.
Yeah, exactly. We're both Pisces.
Yeah. Oh gosh, what a combo that is, eh?
We're both quirky Pisces. We're both, very social. I'm an introvert, but I'm a social introvert.
Yeah. Pisces is usually innately shy and elusive, but we grow into our strength and we learn.
Exactly. I think I was very shy as a child.
Yeah, so was I. My mother had report cards written by the teachers, and it would say, we enjoy Brenda. She's a lovely student, but we have a hard time getting her to participate. She doesn't want to put her hand up, whatever. Yeah. And both of us have motorcycles. Well, I did. You do. So we're not afraid of things. That's for sure. Okay. All right. So Marilla, if you're still here, give us a thumbs up. You can always go back and look at this later. And these are your cards, sweetheart. Okay. So
listen to what Ellen says. She says, I love rhubarb, but you're eating strawberry and cream now.
Holy crap.
Well, she is French.
Oh, my husband's French. Say no more. I love it. Here you go. Yeah, she knows that. Good for you, Helen. I love you. Okay, so Marilla, if you're here, sweetheart, give us a thumbs up. If not, this is your general reading, and you can always connect with me on Messenger. I think you've got the Knight of Swords here, and the Knight of Swords says something's coming in very quickly. You've got the Page of Swords, and you've got the Seven of Pentacles, and you've got the Eight of Cups. So, is she here? Yeah, still here. Okay, sweetheart. So these are your cards, okay? Something might come in very suddenly for you that you have to act on. It's almost like an emergency. You're going to hear about something and you're going to have to get up and go and act on it. You're going to be direct, but you need to be careful if you're signing any legal documentations, correspondence, or anything like that, because once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Okay. The Knight of Swords is all about fast moving energy, and there could be something quickly coming in. Now, the Page of Swords shows up as well, and that's good news. Well, that's news basically about something that could delay you. You might want it, something comes up quickly, but you're going to have to put the reins on and hold back. Don't jump into something too quickly without reading between the lines, okay, or knowing exactly what's the outcome's going to be. Now, the Page of Swords brings exciting information, but it also can put a halt on any plans you're doing right now, okay? Now, in with this comes the Seven of Pentacles, planning something, waiting for something to come in, all right? You might be making an investment into something here that you're waiting to get a reaction from. Maybe it's tests, whether they're medical or scholastic. Maybe you put out a proposal, a resume, an idea of some sort, and you're waiting to hear how it's going to be received and how they're going to respond. Just be patient. Things are going to come to fruition, okay? Because you put in a lot of hard work into something and you deserve this. Now, the final card you've got is you're moving on. This is the Eight of Cups. This is saying you're leaving a situation to go to a better one. Now, that can be anything. That can be a relationship, a job situation, location, where you're living, or anything like that. But you've come to a conclusion that where you were or where you are now isn't where you want to be. So you're definitely having to balance yourself. You're not there yet. It's sort of in the planning stages. I'm out of here. Okay, you can, the door's half open, right? They're showing me a door half open, and it literally squeaked because it was hard for you to make this decision. They showed me a squeaking door opening very slowly. And that means that this was a hard decision for you to make, but you're going there and you're going, and this is a good decision for you. Okay, Marilla, you need to do this. Okay, this is something in your heart of hearts you know you need to do, and you're going to go there. So letting go, and you know, it's traveling where you want to go. It's letting go of those disappointments. It's looking for the truth and going through that door. You're moving on. Okay, so I hope this makes sense for you. Okay. Interesting. Pretty powerful reading.
Yeah, I've got the energy of the reading, the 10 of Wands, but 10 is the end of the cycle. So I see the end of your burdens, whatever it is, coming to a close. Just again, the High Priestess. You've got to really trust. And I've got the Fool here, and that's all about trusting spirit. And the High Priestess. You have a spirit team, and she's rooting for you. You just don't forget that spirit connection. And yeah, I agree too, Brenda. She's got something she's waiting on, some sort of investment or something.
Yeah, there's it.
Waiting for fruition. And then here's the Queen of Swords, and I see that as dot your I's and cross your T's and do your research. You know information. You make sure you're well informed. You're having a difficulty making a decision. Here's that decision here. And look, she's got the decision, and she's got decision card, and she's got the 5 of Wands. So it's going around and around in her head. She's having difficulty making a decision, but she has to make a decision, and she will make, if she gets out of her head, make the right one. And see, look, Queen of Pentacles. And then 10 of Cups. So really fantastic outcome, but you've got some sort of decision that you really need to be careful with. Like as Brenda said, it could be something legal or whatever, but you're going to have to go in with your eyes wide open and make sure you look at all the details before you make an informed decision. But it's been tough for you. You've been going around and around in your head.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. Does that make sense to you?
Things are slow here on the return.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got Heather. She wants to be called Heather, not Reverend Heather H. Steves.
Okay.
Heather's here. Heather, do you have a question? Or would you like us to pull a general, which could be past, present, future energy?
Oh, so Marilla totally understands what.
Totally. She gets it. Perfect. Glad that helped. I deal with crossing the veil, death and dying. Do you see a new client for me and or a move, or are they the same? Approximately when? This type of work can be tiring. A spiritual minister partner. Yeah. Okay. I'm a soul rescuer as well. Okay. I saw the towers come down. I passed all those people. I had dreams as a child of people walking through my window, me getting out of bed, opening the door, and I couldn't see beyond the door in the hallway for the light. So they call me a soul rescuer.
Right.
So I get it. What you're doing. So I tell people if somebody got hit by a car and they were laying on the road, and I've done this, I'll pass them over. Okay, so I get that. Okay.
Now, what I'm trying to understand here, she says, I'm dealing with crossing the veil. Okay, I get that. Do you see a new client for me? Does she mean in helping someone pass?
Yeah. Is this
Or is this something else?
this could be Heather, is this where someone chooses to die? And this is legal in some countries where they can reach a point where they choose to die. Are you there helping them do this? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Okay. Got it. Okay. So yeah, she would need a client, somebody that is
medically.
That's what she's doing. Yeah. Okay. So, all right.
Where are you from, Heather?
I think she's from the East Coast. Am I right, Heather? Are you in New Brunswick or somewhere down east? I don't know why. I just
in process. Okay.
Okay. There's where the Reverend comes in. Okay. In process. Sorry. Are you down east, Heather?
Toronto.
Toronto. Okay. So I wasn't sure if it was. I was going to say Toronto first, but anyway.
That's east to me. When we say
east, you know, the west might be the best, but the east is not the least. That's what we.
Right. And but the west is the best
in both places. So yeah. Okay.
BC is the best.
Yeah. Okay. She wants to know about a new
Lotus land. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yes. No.
Okay.
Why did you give me that? Okay, it's going to take time. I think it's bureaucracy. I think it's the legal things here. It's taking people time, as you know. Ajax, my late husband was born in Ajax. How interesting is that? I love how I connect with people where there's family from New Brunswick. Okay, so I was seeing okay. And my deceased late husband was from Ajax, born there. Okay, now I got to get back to this. There could be some legal matter here. The reason that it's taking time is the bureaucracy, right? Going through the proper avenues, going through all the legalities with this person, with these people in general. And I think this is why things are slow, right? We know that this is accepted now, but it goes through all these venues and avenues of signatures and legalities. And that's what I'm seeing here right now. But the world is opening up more to this because you do have the world card. And I do think that you're going to find a successful niche here with what you do. Okay. I do think so. This was a hard call for you to make. I don't know why, but they're telling me you walked a fine line here, Heather, whether you should do this work or not. Okay. And you have dealt with your own demons in the past, and you believe in choice. And I think, you had to end something that left you wounded and fragile, and you've done that, and you're moving on. And by giving of yourself to help people. Okay. Yes. You help people in the process. Okay. This is helping you as well. But I do see this legal situation here going on, and that's difficult, right? I think once things take off, you're going to be very busy. All right. I think you're going to find that things will start moving. Usually it's that one little move, that little cog in the chain that all of a sudden, boom, creates a chain reaction. And I think that things will speed up and you'll find that you'll be really busy. Okay. You've done everything that you can do. Okay. You've got you've been making the investment to do this. You definitely are moving forward. And I do think that it's just right now, it's just taking time. Yes, you're going to have business. And I think once things start to open up more and this becomes more acceptable and more, I have a girlfriend that says when the money runs out, she's chosen it. And it's like, but you have other venues. You can get, appropriate housing but she's got terminal cancer and you would never know it to look at her now, but she's made that choice. And so we all have to honor that. Right. And I get it. So you know what? I do think that you're going to be very busy once this bureaucracy starts moving forward more. It's still in the beginning stages. I know people are doing it. I know in Europe things are happening there as well. I think that you're going to find you will be very busy. Okay. I hope that helps. Yeah, social work is very hard. Colorful insight. It can be very wearing on your emotions for sure. We try not to attach ourselves, but we do, right? Okay. I hope that helps, Heather. That makes sense to you. Yeah, so it is fulfilling. That's for sure. So Sharon, are you here, sweetheart? She's doing something.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Okay, honey. Okay. So you're getting older. You're 70. I hope my husband. Well, I'm 72, Heather. So I hear you. I'm just very blessed, and I stand in my circle of light, and I'm very protected, and I need to be because I have.
I just turned 69.
Yeah, good number.
Well, you're bad.
I am.
You're bad.
Anyhow,
yeah. So cards here, and I'm seeing the same thing. There's some sort of legal decision that has to be made.
Yeah, it's all of this has to do with the bureaucracy with that.
Yeah, exactly. But there will be a breakthrough. Eventually, there'll be a breakthrough. It's been hard work, but there will be a breakthrough, and then celebration. And I think that's a celebration of people being allowed to be released from the earthly coil and return to their loved ones. And then I've got the 10 of Cups. So once these legal challenges are going to be sorted out, I think that you'll be fine.
She wanted to know about a move. You've got the Fool, and that is prepare yourself and plan for the move too. Okay. Yeah, I do see you taking a leap of faith and going after something here and moving, relocating. And I would imagine that's geographically. Okay. I'm going to pull one more on that.
Will she be moving?
Yeah, I do.
How to be moving?
Moving. Okay.
How to be moving? Okay. All right. Okay, I think this is the wrong deck.
Move in with the client. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 24-hour support. Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, move in with the client.
Yeah. Sharon's done some work like that where not, passing somebody over, but you moved in with somebody to assist and help and live in as well for a while temporarily. Yeah. Yeah. It's very, I used to, because I had a hair salon for years, I used to travel on my days off to do people in the house that couldn't get out to me. And I had a very famous musician, pianist woman who was quite elderly and lived in a mansion. And she had a live-in that stayed with her.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. I've had to do it for my daughter. By the way, she's taken a real downturn with her health. So
I'm sorry. The one that's in Toronto or the one that's
in Edmonton. The one who's had the chronic illness. Yeah, she's taken a real. Anyways. So prayers, please, everybody, and healing energy to send.
Okay. You want to divulge what it is or no?
Well, basically, she's got long COVID, but she,
so
if you know what long COVID is,
creates autoimmune and all kinds of things.
Yeah. But she got it from a different virus. She got it about 8 years ago, but she's really taken a turn. And her best friend who works with dementia clients said you are displaying all the signs of What's that? What's to do with the vessels?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I know it. I know it. I know it. I know what you mean. Okay.
Oh, I almost had it. Anyways, yeah, she's like a dementia plate. Her memory. Some days, if she can get up, she can't. She can't. No, not neurological. Well, of course, it is neurological effect for sure. Um, but she can't remember to feed herself. She can't remember how to cook. You know, that kind of stuff.
How old is she?
She just turned 36. She's a Pisces as well.
And she lives alone.
No, she has a wonderful husband, but of course he has to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this happened a year ago?
No, 8 years ago.
8 years ago. And so it's just sort of been down a downside.
Yeah, yeah. And now, I mean, she's had ups and downs, and now she's just really taken a nosedive. So,
Oh, Sharon. Yes. So let's get a prayer circle going here, everybody. Okay. Yeah. What's her name?
Lauren, Lauren.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. You got it.
Who's next?
Okay. So next we have JR.
Vascular dementia. That must be vascular dementia. That's what it is.
Okay.
Anyways, the good thing is her best friend, she's a medical advocate,
Yeah.
and so she's taken on Lauren as a case, and she's going to be taking her to her appointments and doing her long-term care plan. She's going to be shaking the cage because with the doctors, because this is at the edges of their medical knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Since a COVID shot. No, this wasn't from the injection. This was from getting COVID. Am I right, Sharon?
No, she got it 8 years ago. She was in Turks and Caicos, and she got back on the plane with hundreds of mosquito bites, and they figure she got some virus from the mosquitoes.
Oh, almost like encephalitis.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Heather said, I have a friend. It's not.
Yeah. No, it wasn't from a COVID shot. You know what? I rolled my sleeve up and I said, hit me with as much as you want. I need to do this for me and for everybody. And that's my belief on it. But there are some people who definitely had problems. And I respect those people that said no because they were advised not to do it. So they just had to shut themselves in and lock themselves up and be careful. Yeah, for sure. I mean, people are still getting it that have had all the injections, but touch wood, it's dissipated and it's not killing them like it was in the beginning for sure.
People still get pretty sick.
Yeah. Okay. JR, did you have a question at all?
Are you still here?
Are you still here? Yeah, we want to know if you're still here. Because we've got a lot of people here and 25 people in the room, and we don't want to read if you're not here, sweetheart. Okay, so JR, step up and say, hello, yes, I'm here. If not, we will move on to Lori. And if you're here, give us a yes so we know you're here.
Lauren, you mean, right? Lauren?
Oh, there's a Lori and a Lauren.
Oh, I didn't see the Lori.
No, you're right. It's not. No, I wrote that down. That has to do with a room. Okay.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda B. How are you?
Hi, Linda. How are you? We're having lots of fun here, laughing.
You know what? She's taken a while, so why don't we just move on?
Okay, so the next one here is Lauren.
Okay.
Lauren, you're here.
Okay, what's Lauren's question? Lauren,
I don't know if Lauren had a question or not. I just put her name down. She came in a while ago. So if she's not here, then we'll move on to Hale. And Hale wanted what does H feel? H's energy towards her. Hi, Nancy Riker. Welcome.
Hi, Nancy. There's another Pisces.
Wow, all these. Okay, what is H's current energy towards me? I got that one. Okay, so we're going to move on to you. And if the others show up, then that's good. Okay, so Hale wants to know that. So what's H's current energy towards her? Okay. Now, if I'm right, H is a long distance relationship. and you guys have got together and you're wondering if it's going to be long term. I think we've read on him before, or this person in your life. Okay, let's see. Let's see. And if I'm right, Hail, Hail, is this person a doctor? Let's see what we got here. A belated birthday read? You sure can.
Yeah, we have time.
If we have time, as time permits, yeah, because we got a room full of people here, and I don't know when Sharon wants to cut off the list. Okay, so
Are you? But I'm.
Linda's cooking up a storm while she's listening. Ooh, sounds good. Okay, so
She says yes. He's a doctor.
okay, okay, so here he is. He's a Knight of Pentacles. He's moving slow. I think we've read this before. H is moving very slow. He's very busy. His work keeps him busy. And so he's not in a big hurry. He's planning his move. I think he's very comfortable with you. He cares for you, and he's just not in a hurry, because you also have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is almost like a power team here. Both of you're planting the seeds to try to move forward to the next level. And he's saying, okay, but he's not moving quick. I do think there's going to be something to celebrate here. I think you're going to be getting together with friends and family. You might be, both of you being invited. Hi, Wayne, being invited to some situation here that you're going to want to have fun with. Okay. It's reunions and celebrations and parties and things and happy times. It can also have to do with weddings and engagements. Now, H is very slow. I think he's moving very slow. He's not in a big hurry here. I lost you. I can't find you now. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's moving very slow. Now, and I've said this before. I think I've seen this in a reading before that I've done for you. Let's get one more card here, Spirit. I want to know what's happening here with H, his intentions. He's very busy, juggling back and forth. Everything is work with this guy, okay, with this person. All they can think about is focusing on their job, their career, their success, the responsibilities in their life. And, this person just needs to maintain balance in their life. It just seems like they're always go, go, go. And this is what's holding them back from the next move with you. But I do think that, you guys are going to celebrate something and get together with something. And it may be a wedding or an engagement that the two of you might be going to together. And that might be the thing that's going to ignite him to think about moving forward. Okay. That's what they're showing me. I hope that helps. Hail, hail.
Yeah. So I've got, okay, what was the energy of the reading? Yeah, I think you'll eventually come around. Here's the Six of Cups, the energy of the reading. The first card I have is Judgment. So I think he will step up at a certain point, but right now he's really lost in his work. I've got the Hermit here, really lost in his work. But he sees you as his Queen of Wands. You're sexy. Wands is all about fire and your sexuality. But I get the same thing, Brenda. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving, but eventually, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the Ace of Wands, another yes. And of course, the Ace of Wands again is sexuality and love and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's slow. It's slow going. Oh, she's celebrating.
No, it was the Three of Cups, Hail, hail. It wasn't the Four of Wands. It was the Three of Cups. Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Four of Wands.
Celebration, yeah.
Yeah. But more has to do with, it can be anything, but it can also be a wedding and an engagement too. Yeah. Okay. Next is Scorpio Mama.
Oh,
if you're here, you need to let us know. The next one is Rose Flower, and then Kathy's Guided Light. So if you're here, Scorpio Mama or Rose Flower, give us a
Kathy Guided Light, or is it Kathy G? I noticed there's a Kathy G.
no. It's Kathy Guided Light next.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I got written down, but I don't know.
Scorpion. Okay, what does April have in store for? Oh, that's where that question came from. Oh,
Okay, great. What does April have in store for me? Okay. She's here. All righty. We got it, honey.
the rose flower is here too. Oh, Hale said it resonates perfectly.
Perfectly. Okay, great. What does April have? Ooh, nice. Okay, so, all righty. In the beginning of the month, there could be a struggle. Okay, I'm seeing, you've got the Five of Swords, which is a no-win situation, or not getting yourself involved in other people's drama. If you go into battle mode, there's always risks and consequences. Okay, so try to pick your battles wisely. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in something that could leave you feeling defeated. Okay, and that's why I'm saying don't get involved in no-win situations. In the middle of the month, the lover shows up, and that's making profound decisions based on a heart level or an emotional level that might have to do with somebody in your life that you're very closely connected to. And you share values there. So be careful. There's major choices that could be determined around someone on a heart level, on an emotional level. And with that came in the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is about new beginnings, new relationships, pregnancy, fertility, growth like that. But it's also about socializing and celebrations as well. So it could have to do with making decisions around someone that you care for. There could be a new love coming in if you're looking for new love in the middle of the month. Now, at the end of the month, you're feeling like you're at a stalemate. Okay, you've got the Two of Swords, which is locking horns either with somebody in opposition, or it could be a legal matter where you are advocating for something, defending yourself for something. It could be material, it could be settlement, could be anything, or just being at a crossroads with somebody. And there's a decision you have to make, and you're like, I don't want to do it. Okay, it's not being able to see the picture in clarity. Make sure that you have something presented to you that you can really see the truth in. And, if it's a legal issue you're dealing with in April, remember it's tax time. If it has something to do with that, make sure that you have representation, counsel that lays everything out on the table in a fair and equitable manner that makes it easier for you to make a decision and a choice. So
she says she was told by someone else that she'll find out that she's pregnant in April.
Okay. So I'm seeing that. Okay, there could be pregnancy in the middle of the month. Okay? You may hear word in the middle of the month. Okay, and that's beautiful. Okay, so that's what I have for you. I hope that helps. So that's great.
Okay. I got another deck and pulled a reading, but it didn't make sense to me, so I'm pulling another deck.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the wrong deck.
Yeah, it either connects or doesn't, right?
Exactly. I know when it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, one more.
Well, we had another major snowstorm.
Oh, wow.
2 days ago. It's definitely going out like a lion, and copious amounts of snow is unreal. But today everything's been they've got everything plowed out and the roads are dry, not dry, but they're down to the concrete again. So yeah. Thank you, Scorpio Mama. It made sense. Thank you. So Rose Flower is here too.
Yeah.
Leave your question down below, Rose Flower, if you have a question you want us to focus on next. Okay.
You know what? I'm sorry, I'm just not tapping in. It just can't make it.
That's okay.
For some reason. Yeah, I can't make sense of this, and this doesn't usually happen. So I'm just going to leave it.
Okay. Okay. She said what came out made sense to her, so that's good.
Okay, well, let's leave it there.
Sometimes we get a block like that. That
Yeah,
happens. Yeah.
yeah,
And often I say that spirit saying, don't do this. It's not necessary. So there you go.
yeah. I think you told her all. There's nothing I can.
Can I please also get a reading for April? What is coming up? Okay, so Roseflower wants the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, can I please get a reading if there is time? Okay, Roseflower, yeah. She wants to know what's coming up in April. Okay, let's see what we have here.
Hi, Jackie. Nice to see you.
Hey, Jackie. You're in lurking mode, are you? She's usually in other rooms when I go in as a guest.
Yes, I see her a lot. A lot.
Yeah, yeah. She always says hello.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Let's see what we have here for Roseflower. Okay. All righty. You start off with the 9 of Swords, then you end up with the 10 of Swords. And you've got the, boy, oh my gosh. You've got the 7 of Wands and you've got the 6 of Cups. So, you know what? They're telling me that you're carrying over residual energy from months before, and it's still going to overflow into April. Losing your sleep, feeling anxiety, taking your problems to bed with you, and carrying that load. But you had reason for this because you may have felt as though you had opposing energy fighting up against you. This is, the 10 of Swords is betrayal and feeling locked down and feeling stabbed in the back. And maybe you were worried about that. But when that 10 shows up, it's the end of it. Okay. It's the end of that anxiety. You're still struggling. You're dealing with things internally here in April, but you're standing your ground. And that's going to be the ace in your pocket. Getting over this problem, endings and new beginnings, getting over that anxiety. And now you're able to get up and go in a new direction. It's going to end. Whatever that situation that was really stressing you out, Roseflower, it's going to end. It's because you're standing up for your beliefs, your own integrity, fighting in your own corner here, and you're going to have control because of that. Now, with that came in the 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups is dealing with situations that could have to do with children, or you could be thinking about your past and dealing with somebody from the past that's returning. You could be in connection with somebody who has become distant to you, or they live at a distance, or they're returning from the distance. Okay. Getting in touch with somebody here, but I think they're going to come in here. You're returning to your roots. You're going to find that when this stress ends, you're going to be much better. You're going to be at home wherever you are. And I think you're going to end up connecting with people from your past where you feel the most comfortable. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. It was very confusing when those cards came out. Okay.
I'm just answering somebody's question here. Scorpio, I was just wondering if I was picking up on something else. I said, no, I just couldn't make sense of the cards at all. Nothing. They just weren't speaking to me. Spirit was not speaking to me. So, and I tried twice. I tried 2 decks. Same.
Yeah, you'll get over this. Okay.
I am cold. My fire, I had been away for 2 days. I started the fire, went out. That's why I was there, but I didn't have enough time to restart it.
I love your sweater though. Your jacket you're wearing. I love it.
This is from the Isle of Arran. It's
Ireland. Yeah, and all those cables.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Is that a hood?
It's a yes, hood.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, you look like you look like you stepped out of time. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
And it's long. It's really a sweater jacket.
Oh, I love it.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's cold. All right. So what I'm getting is, it's funny, I don't usually pull a lot of cards from this deck, but here's the energy is you need to be moving on from something. think there's some troubling things that you need to move on. And the first card is just breathe. Okay. And what strikes me about this card is I think this is almost like your shadow self. There's something, there's something holding you back. There's something you need to clear, is what I'm thinking, what's coming to me. But don't worry, opportunity beckons. Okay. And you'll find new vitality. But you need to leave this shadow stuff behind, or whatever this difficulty is behind. And the message is really coming through. Here's the sword, win or lose. And this is standing by your truth. And you can see the sword is really dug in. So that's you standing by your truth. And you have to confront whatever it is that's holding you back, or people that are holding you back. Again, your shadow self. And then rest and reconsider. So you've got some thinking to do, some meditating to do, to leave that behind, and seek. Okay, so there's like she's meditating, he or she's meditating in the forest, and that's what you do. You need to seek spiritual guidance. And again, it ends with the throat chakra. You must stay in your truth and speak your truth. So there's something that's holding you up. There's something you need, something from the past or current situation that you have to leave behind. I'm wondering if that makes sense to you.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. Can Sue? No, it's too late.
Yeah, we're winding down here. We've been out here for almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But I'm okay. We got to do Kathy though. Okay, she wants.
No, there's a few more after.
Yeah, we got Kathy's guided light. We've got Ocean Garnet. We've got Colleen Butcher. We've got Snow Wolf. We've got Linda B, Nancy Riker, or I think it is Spirit. We got Wayne Rich, Jackie. Yeah, we got a few. So, but we need to do Kathy. She wants a medical energy reading.
Medical. Oh, okay. All right. So Kathy G will have to wait here. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave that to you. I know Kathy too well, and it's too close to me, so I'm going to let you do that, if that's okay.
Okay. So no, I'm talking about Kathy's guided light tarot.
Yeah, I know you are. I've got the wrong.
Kathy G here.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to change them.
Okay.
Okay, Kathy. I'll just go to Kathy Stafford.
Mm-hmm. Well, we know you're smarter than the average bear, Kathy.
Yeah.
When it comes to knowing your health, that's for sure. Okay, so you're putting in the work here. It's going to take patience, but you are going to get recognized for what you're pushing yourself out there to do. You do have the right doctor now in your end of the field. I'm seeing that. You've got all the resources now for them to move forward and help you. Okay, the magician shows up. We know what that means. Okay, moving forward, having all the tools and the resources here. The patience card is, of course, the 7 of Pentacles, working hard on, or the 8 of Pentacles, working hard on things and getting all that information, all that data there up to date. I think that it's, they say that it takes a village to raise a child. However, I think it takes a whole hospital team to get their heads together for you. Okay, I see this happening. All right. At the end of the day, though, you've got security here with the King of Pentacles, Midas touch. You've got the 4 of Wands, celebration. And Kathy, you've got the 6 of Wands, victory after all of this crap that's been coming down the pipe for you with your health. It's taking time, but they're getting all of this information together. And I think there's a team that's going to be working on this for you. And I'm seeing success with this. Okay. I'm seeing success coming in. All right. But with that 8 of coins, it's patience. I know it's taking time. It's like, geez, when are they going to get together? But they're just trying to get everything, okay, with the magician, all that information in place. And I think it's going to work out in your favor. I think they're going to come out with a solution for you that's definitely going to work in your favor. I want to pull another card here, please. What does she need to focus on, Spirit? What does she need to focus on here? What does she need to focus on? Yeah, I think there's going to be doors opening of opportunity coming in for you. And you're going to celebrate it. Wow. Okay. Something's going to work out after all of this crap you've had to deal with. It's going to work out in your favor. Okay. Kathy, did you get that, Stafford? Okay. Okay. Oh, the next one is Ocean Garnet. Unless you...
Well, yeah. I mean, you've put down the names of people that have come into the room. So if they don't want a reading, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you had someone else there, another Kathy. Do you want to bring her up again? Because she did have a...
Well, I also have, did we do Rose Flower?
Yeah, we did Rose Flower a while ago.
Oh, okay. So, okay, yeah, Kathy G.
Rose Flower, Kathy. Okay, not sure if you're still taking questions, but I just met a guy and was wondering about the possible relationship. His name is John. Okay, let's see. We're going to go to my romance deck.
And Kathy says, I do know that it's returned to her old doctor, which is fantastic. The doctor really is great. So
yeah,
things are going to turn around.
Doctor's really getting on it, Kathy, and working with a team of other people. They're collaborating together on this.
Yeah.
Really, advocating for you. Whoops, look at these flying.
Why colorful?
Okay. You've been manifesting this for a while, Kathy G. You've been wanting to meet somebody for sure. But this person coming in is new. And make sure that you communicate well with him. Okay. You get to pay attention to red flags. That means that's usually lack of communication. Watch out for any red signs. Be sure this person is available as they say they are, that, they're truthful here. But, you deserve to be loved. You deserve to make the effort for something to work. And definitely this could be the one, but I think you're going to find that you're going to have this with this John. There will be some communication issues where it's almost like you have to pull stuff out of him, information, not forthcoming with information. And it's not like you feel you're interrogating him, but you need to know where you stand and you need to know the truth, right? So just keep your eyes open. Just be sure this person is as available and as single and as ready for this relationship as they say they are. But if you communicate well, this could work out. Okay. We learn from each other in the beginning, and not everything's roses and rainbows when we first meet somebody. It is in the beginning, but we need to be aware of everything. We need to find out everything about them. We just don't want to jump in and not be sure if they're worth the effort. Okay. So just watch out. Okay. That's all I'm saying, because when that card shows up with, the red flags, it's making sure you communicate really well. And you might have to pull stuff out of this person for them to open up. Okay. And sometimes men are like that. Now, I was lucky. They're all different, but my husband was an open book. It's funny. We went out we met on the 4th of March, and our first date, our meet and greet, and we met on a dating site, was in this particular restaurant. And so on the 4th of March, we decided we would go back to that restaurant this month. And he sat down and I sat down, and we were in the same table, and he looked at me and he said, "Do you have any more questions you'd like to fire at me today?" Because I was firing questions at him like this, and he was answering them just like that. He folded his arm, he moved in towards me, and he said, "You can ask me anything." And he just answered them immediately. So this guy isn't going to be like that. I see you're going to have to pull that information out of him. But I thought that was so funny that he looked at me. He says, "Do you have any more questions you'd like to fire at me?" I said, "No, I think I've had them all answered in the last 10 years. Funny, eh?
Yeah. That's hilarious. But when you know, right?
Yeah. When you know, you know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. You know what? I'm quite willing to continue on with you, but I can't get a read. I tried doing Kathy and I can't. So what it is
Well,
I'm
you
trying.
know, Kathy, you're closely connected. I know Kathy too,
You
but
know, Kathy G. Now,
oh, Kathy G.
no,
Oh, yeah. Okay,
no,
so I just did Kathy G, so we're good. Okay, so Kathy G,
no,
you can
yeah,
comment on that
okay.
reading if you
So
want.
I know that it's an hour and a half,
Yeah.
and I've been really busy and I'm tired.
Yeah. So why don't we call it a day, guys? I mean, it's been an hour and a half, and I'm happy. I
Yeah.
think, what have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people.
Wow.
And that's double readings, you and I. So
Yeah.
really, we still have 16 people in the room, and I want to thank everybody for coming in
Absolutely.
and honoring Sharon by being in a room, and anybody that knows me has come in as well. So
Yeah.
truly, I'm very grateful, and thank you so much. Please
I
subscribe to Sharon's channel, and also anybody else out here that does readings. I've been too busy here. Kathy's Guided Light. Anybody out here, please check them out here. You see them show up if they have names like that. Please check them out. And I truly believe we rise by lifting others. Okay.
absolutely.
So thank you, Sharon. You go and rest up. Get your fire going again, and
Exactly. And
warm yourself up.
yeah, I mean, even Jackie says that I look tired. Yeah, I can see that. I can looking at
The
myself.
time here in Ontario is 444. It's a triple number. I saw 333 earlier. So definitely my angels and guides are sitting around me in my room here. So I have a lot of spirit around me.
Anyways, we'll do this again because we read so well together. And thank you so much for being my guest today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I have to
Send
end the
lots and love and light out to everybody, and healing.
Yes, and healing from my Lauren.
Prayers. Yes. Bye-bye, everybody.